His name is Elon Musk. He saved free speech. He created so many different great things. Where is he? Come on up here, Elon. He created the first major American car company in generations, and his rocket company is the only reason we can now send American astronauts into space. Come here. Take over, Elon. Yes, take over.
As you can see, I'm not just MAGA, I'm dark MAGA.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Have I told you guys that special moments that happen at Trump rallies really tend to give me goosebumps, okay? Trump has a ton of rallies, and he still manages to make me feel a certain type of way, okay? When I'm watching the rallies, it's like, wow, I just get this feeling of, honestly, I don't even know how to describe it, right? It just makes you feel special. It feels like we're witnessing history right now, because we are witnessing history, okay? And certainly Trump's return back to Butler, Pennsylvania, a place where he almost lost his life, and unfortunately, a Trump supporter, a father, a family man, a hero, Mr. Corey Comporator, did lose his life after a failed assassination attempt on the president. It is a historic moment, and it was made even more historic by the fact that Elon Musk showed up to support Trump at this rally. And I gotta tell you guys, Elon Musk really brought down the house. And you know this because the mainstream liberal media was full-blown seething before this rally when Elon Musk announced that he was going to be there and that he was going to be speaking at the rally. Take a look.
From Musk's side, Musk obviously finds Trump's authoritarian leanings appealing, right? He certainly agrees with him on immigration. He's taken to very constantly just putting out fake information about immigration that comports with what Donald Trump has been saying on the campaign trail. But it also is obviously the case that Elon Musk responds to Donald Trump's strongman tendencies, right? And in this Butler site, it's this quasi-religious site for being the place that really made Donald Trump, the target that he always presented himself as. And it makes perfect sense. That was at that moment Musk signed on to Donald Trump's campaign. He's going to be there with him. And I think it reflects the importance of this site in sort of the Trump mythology.
Ryan, you've written at length about the Trump-Musk alliance. I know you say tomorrow's rally is a full circle moment. What do you mean by that?
Well, in the moments after the assassination attempt, that's when Elon Musk, who had been kind of already thinking about endorsing Trump, that's when he tweeted out, "I'm fully going to back President Trump in this election. This is the moment that I'm choosing." And he went full bore into it. He started tweeting photos, that iconic photo of President Trump holding up his fist, bloodied from the ear. And he bought into those emotions. And so now he's going back to Butler. He's kind of closing that loop. He is going to lend his support.
I mean, Musk is just so ferociously pro-Trump online, right? I mean, obviously he bought Twitter, turned it into X, and made it into this echo chamber that now is extremely useful to the right broadly and Trump specifically. But the fact that he just puts out this propaganda and these false claims that align so completely with Donald Trump, and that he signs on to this picture of Trump as this strong leader who's going to save America, which is exactly how Trump likes to present himself, I think indicates that, Musk is bought into it. And, that Brian, of course, is absolutely right, that there's benefits to Musk from having Donald Trump be president, and including that Trump has said he'll give Musk some job in the government or, some advisory role. But even beyond that, it's clear that his politics align.
Ryan, I mean, it seems like for Elon Musk, for somebody who is running so many companies and I imagine under tremendous amounts of pressure, he seems to have a lot of time to just be putting out false information and sort of retweeting stuff or posting stuff that's just not true.
He does have a lot of time. I was just on Twitter or on X looking at his feed, and sometimes he's tweeting more than 75 times a day. I mean, wow. I don't understand how you get anything done. I mean, we're all journalists. We think we spend a lot of time on that platform. We have spent a lot of time on that platform. But to do that much on there and run two other companies or, multiple other companies is a lot. And now we're talking about him potentially joining the Trump administration. He's talked about this government efficiency commission where he's going to have oversight over spending and jobs. I don't understand how he does it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so clearly you can see that CNN is having a hard time coping with the reality that Elon Musk and President Trump have basically formed an alliance. And Elon Musk may have a role in the government that I think could be something that is sorely needed in the United States government, which is to become more efficient, right? If anybody knows how to be efficient, it is Elon Musk. I mean, look what he did with Twitter, and he turned it into X, okay? The guy basically laid off over 50% of the company immediately, and the liberal media said that X is going to collapse. Twitter is not going to be in existence. Elon Musk ruined Twitter, right? Just fast forward 2 to 3 years, and X is as strong as ever, right? It has more features than ever. It is as efficient as it's ever been, and it doesn't have nearly as much fat as it had before Elon Musk took over ownership. And I personally think that it would be a great thing for Elon Musk to help the U.S. government become more efficient because I think that Elon Musk is like the real life Tony Stark. Okay, he's like the modern day Thomas Edison, Leonardo da Vinci, Galileo. I can go on and on and on. Okay, some of the greatest inventors of all time, I would put Elon Musk right up there, right, in regards to how he's changing the world. And yeah, I know there's some people who say, oh, Elon Musk isn't actually an engineer. He doesn't actually invent anything, yada, yada, yada. Okay, yes, I know. I understand that. What I'm saying is that he'll have just as much impact as the greatest inventors of all time in regards to the creations of his companies, right? His contributions to the world, okay, through his companies. And although I'm not a fan of electric vehicles, I gotta say, Tesla, they made a damn good product, okay? I thought long and hard about getting a Cybertruck. I'm like, man, those things can beat gas-powered supercars in races, okay? So I'm like, hey, I might have to get one of these Cybertrucks. Maybe when they make it a little bit more aesthetically pleasing, right, in the future, I may have to bite the bullet and go ahead and get one in support of Elon Musk. I don't know. I'm just saying. Again, not an electric vehicles guy, but he definitely has made me think about getting a Cybertruck in the future, just in support, because again, I think what he's doing is just absolutely amazing stuff. And I think him supporting Trump just grows his legacy, right? It makes his legacy greater, right? He's doing something that is tough, is difficult, is certainly not good for business, but he's doing it anyways because he realizes how important it is for the world that Trump becomes the president of the United States again. So without further ado, let's get into the speech that he gave at the Trump rally in Butler.
He's a great gentleman. He's done such an unbelievable job for North Carolina, for Georgia, for Alabama, for Florida, for Tennessee. His name is Elon Musk. He saved free speech. He created so many different great things. Where is he? Come on up here, Elon. He created the first major American car company in generations, and his rocket company is the only reason we can now send American astronauts into space. Come here.
Oh my God.
Take over, Elon. Yes, take over.
Hi, everyone. As you can see, I'm not just MAGA, I'm dark MAGA.
Facts. Let's go.
Well, first of all, I want to say what an honor it is to be here. And, you know, the true test of someone's character is how they behave under fire. And we had one president who couldn't climb a flight of stairs, and another who was fist pumping after getting shot. Fight, fight, fight! Blood coming down the face. Now, America is the home of the brave. And there's no truer test than courage under fire. So who do you want representing America? Yeah, absolutely. And I think this election, I think it's the most important election of our lifetime. This is no ordinary election. The other side wants to take away your freedom of speech. They want to take away your right to bear arms. They want to take away your right to vote effectively. You've got 14 states now that don't require voter ID. California, where I used to live, is just passed a law banning voter ID for voting. I still can't believe that's real. So how are you supposed to have a proper election if there's no ID? It's just meaningless. And free speech is the bedrock of democracy. And if people don't know what's going on, if they don't know the truth, how can you make an informed vote? You must have free speech in order to have democracy. That's why it's the First Amendment. And the Second Amendment is there to ensure that we have the First Amendment.
Facts. Facts.
President Trump must win to preserve the Constitution. He must win to preserve democracy in America. Yes. This is a must-win situation. Must win. So I have one ask for everyone in the audience, everyone who watches this video, everyone on the live stream. There's one request. It's very important. Register to vote. Okay? And get everyone you know and everyone you don't know, drag them to register to vote. There's only 2 days left to register to vote in Georgia and Arizona. 48 hours. Like, text people now. Now. Oh, and then make sure they actually do vote. If they don't, this will be the last election. That's my prediction. Nothing's more important. Nothing's more important. So get everyone you know. So I'm speaking to people out there. Everyone in the crowd, I think, is already convinced. But for people out there that are watching the video, watching the live stream, you need to get everyone you know, at work, your friends, family, text groups, your social media, everything. Get them to register to vote right now. Only 2 days left for Georgia and Arizona. Only a couple weeks left in Pennsylvania. And if they're not registered to vote, it doesn't matter at that point. Register to vote. I'm being repetitive for a reason, okay? So nothing is more important. And a lot of people think maybe their vote doesn't count. Well, it does, okay? It does. It matters. And this election could be decided by 1,000 votes, 500 votes. A tiny margin. So get everyone you know to register to vote. I believe that's swapthevote.com. I believe that's the site. And double check that your registration is good. Don't take it for granted. I'm just being repetitive about this point because it is the one takeaway, more than anything, that will matter is getting those registrations and then getting everyone you know to actually vote. That is what will decide this election, especially in Pennsylvania. So thank you, and honestly, you want to just be a pest. Just be a pest to everyone you know, people on the street, everywhere. Vote, vote, vote. Fight, fight, fight. Vote, vote, vote. Thank you.
Elon is the man. Elon is the absolute man. Yo, he makes like being a nerd cool, right? I'm so serious, right? I mean, he really does. You know, growing up, when I was in high school, I guess you could say I was more on the nerdy side as well, right? So I kind of get it. But being older now, you realize that being a nerd is cool, right? All the nerds ended up being successful, okay? And all the cool kids, not so much, right? So it's just funny how that works. But I think that what's happening right now is special, guys. It really is. And like Elon Musk said, get out there and register to vote, right? There's a reason why I've been saying it a lot in my past videos, because the deadlines are coming up. Register to vote. Get everybody you know to register to vote and tell them to vote Trump. I hate when people say register to vote, but don't tell people to vote for. If you got to tell somebody to register to vote, then you probably need to tell them who they should be voting for, right? So make sure you do that, because we're going to need every single vote, okay? We need to win in a landslide in order to decrease the chances of fortification, basically affecting the outcome of this election, okay? So we got to win in a landslide, which means everybody needs to vote. And I love to see Elon Musk on board with MAGA, right? Dark MAGA, right? I love to see it. Shout out to Elon Musk. This is not an easy thing to do, especially considering how if Trump loses, he's probably going to face a hard time, right? Elon is probably going to get the full wrath of the federal government. Who knows? Maybe not, because at this point, Elon Musk is so powerful in regards to his inventions and, you know, all the things he's created that the federal government is kind of dependent on him. Like, for example, this guy was fighting electromagnetic warfare with Russia, right? We're depending on this guy to help us fight wars, right? With Starlink, okay, the internet, stuff like that. You see the importance of it when the hurricane happens, when natural disasters happen. Again, this guy is one of the greatest inventors, entrepreneurs of all time. He is the modern day Thomas Edison. And again, I just think it's amazing that he's on the right side of history in so many different ways. So let me know what you guys think. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Most importantly, share a Black conservative perspective.